1500 to 1600. Japan has got about 270 to 300 management colleges. But in India, we have got the 4,000 management colleges. Out of 4,000 management colleges, Andhra Pradesh, undivided, Andhra and Telangana, it had 1,057 management colleges. 1,057 management colleges. If you have got the background of economics, there are about 647 districts in India. 647 districts in India. Out of that, now presently I am with the Vidya group at Chevalla and Langar House. So those colleges, including the Shada College, Moinabad colleges, they come under RR district. So I can mention you, out of 657 districts of India, RR district is the only district which has got 550 approved technical institutions. I am repeating, 550 approved technical institutions. Means engineering, MBA, pharmacy, polytechnic college. Out of 550, about 195 colleges are management colleges. 210 are engineering colleges. So you will not find these many colleges anywhere in India, and I traveled a lot, nowhere in the world. One district will have 550 colleges. So we will be happy. This is only the front end. The back end is something different. What is it? Engineering colleges, if you are talking, there are about 3,500 engineering colleges in India. Out of that, about 810 engineering colleges in undivided state Andhra Pradesh, Andhra and Telangana. So, Andhra Pradesh undivided, now Andhra and Telangana has got the highest number of management colleges, highest number of engineering colleges, highest number of pharmacy colleges, highest number of polytechnic colleges, and Andhra Pradesh undivided, it is with 43 universities. So in nutshell, I can tell you that 25% of the higher education and 25% of the professional education of India, it is available in Andhra Pradesh. Now it is Andhra and Telangana. This is the scenario of professional education of India, of Andhra Pradesh, of Andhra and Telangana. What is more important for you as a student? There is one important parameter for the student and parent community. They are not interested 4,000, 3,500, how many you have got. You are not bothered about all those things. You are bothered about only one thing. In management jargon, we call it as a employability skills. What is the employability skill? What is the employability skill? Most of you may be knowing. If somebody takes the admission in engineering, pharmacy and MBA, whether he will be placed or not. Now I will tell you about the 2002, the MBA Universe at Times of India, they have done the research on employability skills among the management graduate. It has come to about 24.5%. It means out of 4 management graduate, 1 will be placed and 3 will not be placed. 3 will have to wait for 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, and few of the management graduates, they may not be getting the job at all. Employability skills among the engineering graduates in Andhra Pradesh, undivided, about 810 engineering colleges, it is coming to about 20%. It means 1 engineer will get the job out of 5 and 4 will be waiting for the job. They will have to wait for 3 months, 6 months and 9 months. So why do we have this type of seminar here? To improve the employability skills of students, engineers and management graduate. I think this is the attempt. So now you have the competition, whether you are management graduate or engineering graduate or pharmacy or any other. You have the competition in India, whether you are in Andhra Pradesh or anywhere in India. So how to cope up the competition? For that purpose, I think one of the fields they have chosen, and I agree, with the project management. Project management is the field and profession where you require the multifunctional skills. If you are from the management background, you should have the orientation about the marketing, finance, HR, and operations and international business. You should also have the technical background also. If you are from engineering, you may be from mechanical background. If you are from engineering, then civil background, you have IT background, it will be the added advantage. Because of that, now you go to the IITs. Out of 10 passed out IITs, BTech. Now 8 will go to the IIM for doing the management program. They don't go for the, say, postgraduate program, MTech, something like that. So project management requires the multi-level skills, multi-functional skills. Okay, and traditionally project management for the new students, there are well-known sectors. The traditional sector was the construction, where you have a civil engineer and management degree. You will become the project manager in construction and infrastructure. Similarly, the second well-known sector is the IT and IT-enabled sectors, where you may have the BTech in IT or computer science engineering, then you are doing a management program. So now you have the IT skills, software and hardware, then you have the management skills, you will become the project manager. Similarly, you have got so many fields. Even in social entrepreneurship, NGOs, there also you have got the project management, NGOs. Somebody is working for the TB, eradication of TB. Somebody is working for the eradication of cancer. Somebody is working for the eradication of metabolic syndrome. You call it as a diabetes and other things and all. So there also the student of social sciences who was from the BSW and MSW, they are given the responsibility of eradicating these activities and they are called as a project management. How to define the project management for the layman? Layman, somebody may be intermediate in 10th class. Any activity which has got the beginning and which has got the ending, it is called the project. There should be a definite period. Because most of the corporate and business organization, we call it as a going concern. It will be continued. But the project should have the beginning, project should have the ending. Maybe 1 week, maybe 1 month, maybe 3 months, 6 months, 1 year. If you have the best projects of India, it is, you can take, it is the Shamshabad Airport by GMR, Delhi Airport by GMR. These are the well-known projects of India. Metro line of Delhi, the metro line of Hyderabad, well-known projects. Because these projects, they had the timing. These projects require the inputs from the functional areas and technical areas. These are the things. Now, let me spare 2 minutes for project management opportunities in abroad. Especially, I think you have written the Gulf. Gulf you have written. I traveled hardly 2-3 countries. I was in UAE in 2012 and Saudi Arabia this year 2014. With my limited experience and exposure, I can spare. There are 2 well-known projects in Gulf for next 6 to 8 years. You as a student of engineering, management and MCA, you must be prepared academically and mentally. I think Ashwar Sahab, you will agree with me. The first project, the mega project, it is a lifetime project. If you are alive, second time you cannot see the project. I remember in 1982, my father went to Delhi for attending Asian Games. So somebody, one of my uncle, he was criticizing why you are going for Asian Games and all those things. Then my father told, it may be the lifetime opportunity because second time I may not be going for the Asian Games. It happened. I lost my father last year. So this is the thing. These are the dream projects. First time in your lifetime you will be having the opportunity. I think second time you will not have in our active life. The first project is 2020 Expo Dubai. 2020 Expo Dubai, go to the Google and get the information. Okay, the bidding will be there for the 10 years. You have to do a lot of lobbying. You should have with you minimum 50 to 100 countries supporting you for becoming the host for the 2020 Expo. And the 2020 Expo, it is in Dubai. Specifically, it will start on 20th October 2020 to next 6 months. It is 10th April 2021. 20th October 2020 to 10th April 2021. 6 months expo will be there. Few billions of investment is going on. Mr. Ashwath is from the Dubai, he can. Because when I was there in 2012, they were talking about the expo. In nutshell, I can tell you, 2,77,000 jobs are created exclusively for the expo. See, the 2020 expo itself is a project. And this project will have the hundreds and thousands of projects. 2020 expo is a project and it will have the sub-project, sub-project, hundreds and thousands. And immediately they require the 2,77,000 professionals, engineers, management graduates, and IT specialists, doctors, and others. This is one area where you can work out. Okay. The next mega project in the Gulf, I think it is also the lifetime opportunity for us. I don't think next time you can see that one. It is the Qatar 2022 FIFA. FIFA, you know, bidding will be done all over the world. Okay. Unfortunately, country like India, so-called superpower after China, Japan, and USA, we are in top 5. Economic growth, whatever you say. Unfortunately, we could not have these opportunities. So what I am telling, Qatar, FIFA 2022, 32 countries will be attending that one. The billions of investment is happening there. It is invested. And the importance of project management, I can tell you, you go to the Google, the death casualties. The death casualties in Qatar from last 2 years. Somebody told 2,000 laborers from India, Philippines, Bangladesh, they died. Somebody is telling 4,000. Why? Because lack of skills. Whatever construction projects are taking place there, we have the labor, but there is no proper supervision and monitoration to monitor those projects. Because of the so many hundreds of casualties you have. And I heard on weekly basis about 10 to 20 death casualties are there in those projects. The reason is very simple, because we have the dearth of qualified professionals in project management. Lastly, you have, I think, technical session, they will tell you in and out about the project management. There are 2 organizations about the project management. One is PMI, Project Management Institute, it is from the Delhi. If you are interested, the next month there is a national conference of project management in Hyderabad itself. This is one, and they give the courses. I think you also offer the same courses. So certification courses of project management by PMI. Okay. The next one, the organization, it is called the PMA, Project Management Association. It is also from the Delhi. So these 2 professional institutions and associations, they are controlling the domain of project management. Okay. Lastly, with one quote from the Indian poetry, if I said the project management, the whatever skills the students are required. I remember once in 10th class I was attending a Shankarji Mushaira. And then there used to be a poet called Kaif Bhupali. The Kaif Bhupali has explained that what skills you require for a complete manager or individual. He was not talking about manager. Individual, complete person. मुकम्मिल आदमी कौन है? एक मुकम्मिल आदमी और कामयाब आदमी में क्या खुसूसियत होना चाहिए? And he explained. I think this is I think applicable for the project management profession. What do you require for the project management? Kaif Bhupali, he has written that a complete person, successful person must have the 3 distinct characteristics of a seed. एक कामयाब आदमी, एक मुकम्मिल आदमी, एक अच्छा डॉक्टर, एक अच्छा इंजीनियर, एक अच्छा लॉयर और अच्छा पॉलिटिशियन, कौन सा भी प्रोफेशन होने दीजिए, उसमें 3 खुसूसियत होना चाहिए जो अल्लाह ताला ने समंदर में दिया। I think these 2 lines I followed from last 25 years and I could have a little bit success in my life. मैं समझता हूँ कि ये 2 लाइन की वजह से मेरी जिंदगी में कुछ कामयाबी हासिल हुई और मैं सोचता हूँ कि ये मैं शेयर करना चाहिए। कैफ बूबाली ने लिखा है कि कैफ पैदा कर समंदर की तरह, कैफ पैदा कर समंदर की तरह वसते खामोशियां, गहराइयां. He tells that you must have the three distinct characteristics of a sea. वसत है, उर्दू में वसत का मतलब है चौड़ाई. Okay, in English I say the broader perspective, broader thinking. आपकी जो सोच है समंदर की चौड़ाई की होना चाहिए, और आपकी जो नॉलेज है वो समंदर की गहराई की तरह होना चाहिए. गहराई, the depth of the sea. और जब हम समंदर में जब बीच में रहते हैं तो आप कोई किसी किस्म की आवाज नहीं सुनते हैं. It is calm and quiet. It is calm and quiet. समंदर कभी शोर नहीं करता. और एक शायर ने कहा, जो समंदर है खामोश रहा करते हैं. जो समंदर है वो खामोश रहा करते हैं, नदी नाले अक्सर शोर किया करते हैं. Project management must have, or project manager must have that much of width, broader perspective. He must know marketing, finance, HR, operation, international business, civil engineering, mechanical engineering, IT, broader perspective. And project manager must have the depth of the knowledge, depth. And the project manager should work calmly and quietly. I think with these few words, I would like to close. Thank you. All the best.